In Can You Beat Serious Sam the first encounter without killing any enemies, I was able to finish the game with 383 kills out of 5,065. That's a pretty low kill count, and I was able to finish nearly all the levels in true pacifist fashion with 0 kills. The only exceptions were Metropolis with 240 kills, Karnak with 110 kills, and the Great Pyramid with 33 kills. Today, I'm going to lower the kill count in all 3 of these levels with some new strategies. How low can we go? I want to thank speedrunner Black Secrit for the help and suggestions. Go check out his channel for some awesome videos. I'll link it in the description. So first off, Metropolis. I'm going to be making use of a recently discovered glitch that gives you out of bounds pretty much wherever you want. This is how it works. When I load into Metropolis from sewers, I go ahead and stop the game. In the menu, navigate to Single Player, Players and Controls, and select the next profile. Press back, load a custom level into the same level you just exited, in this case Metropolis, and now I need to manipulate my hitbox out of bounds while quick saving. This level starts with a clear, so that's perfect. I walk into the corner, shoot the Gnar without killing him so he falls back, and let the clear lunge at me while I walk backwards and quick save, making sure that there are no friendly fire kills. Now stop the game. In the main menu once more, now select Mod and hit Serious Sam the first encounter. The game will restart, and when the Crow Team logo pops up, hit F9 to quick load. I'm recording this footage with OBS, and it seems to have trouble capturing the first few seconds when the game starts, so you're just going to see a black screen here, unfortunately. The game quick loads to Natrixa, so hit escape, which brings you back to the main menu, and then repeat the step with the mod menu. Hit F9 again on the Crow Team logo, and now you are back in the game, but the enemies are stuck in the corner chasing your Phantom. Quick save with F6, hit escape, and from the quick load menu, this is important, select your last saved game. As the game loads you back into the world, now press the direction corresponding to the wall you're moving into. In this case, I'm holding right. Now as you can see, I'm in the void, and there's a fake player where I was standing before. You'll be floating weird, but you can pop your head up into the floor to restore full void flying mobility. Just float to the end now, and using this strategy, Metropolis can be lowered to 0 kills. I use the same trick in Karnak. To get to the closest clear in this level, take the secret elevator and jump out the window. I make sure to avoid taking damage from the beheaded because I need to rocket jump, and that will leave me 50 hit points to clear boost into the wall while taking pot shots from an arachnoid. When you drop down into the arena, fire gently at the Gnar so that they fall back, get hit by the clear, and quick save while making sure no one's died to friendly fire. Once in the void, it's another easy walk to the end, and Karnak can also be lowered to 0 kills. Great Pyramid took a while to puzzle out an improvement for. There are 2 important triggers that must be touched, and they both had their challenges to overcome. The first trigger is the one that spawns Ugzon at the door. I had believed that spawning him also spawned the first wave of enemies, but that is actually incorrect. The spawn trigger for that enemy wave is separate and surrounds the outside of the door, and can actually be rocket jumped over to avoid it. There is a problem though. If you jump over the trigger, spawn Ugzon, and then jump over the trigger again, it still activates after a while. It seems like a timer dependent on the boss triggers it as well. So now if I run to the edge of the map to avoid some spawn triggers that span a good distance of the map, then to the ramp to activate the door timer, the bulls running up and down the arena will be alerted to me, and I'll never be able to get rid of them. Additionally, you know how in the main video I skipped the first arena by rocket grenade jumping up the wall? Being in the arena starts a clear spawner, and if I leave them trapped in there, when Ugzon spawns, he steps on them and increases the kill counter, so I need to do something about that too. Secondly, even if I can get to the door timer trigger without other enemies being spawned, that same trigger makes some clears start running down the ramp toward you. So now I'm trying to wait out the door timer and hide from clear and alerted bulls, which just isn't possible without some kills happening. The pieces of the puzzle are all here. This is how I solved it. I begin by avoiding the first arena altogether, so that the clears there don't spawn and won't get stomped later. Grab the armor and rocket jump up this wall using the corner, and then do a double rocket jump around this pillar to keep going. Run to the last fight now, and if you stay away from the obelisks, you can refill your health points with the plus 50 health and the serious health too. Now run straight outwards. As mentioned, there are several rectangular enemy spawners that span a good chunk of this stage I need to avoid. If you want a visual on that to see exactly what I'm talking about, I'll link Decino's video on Max Kills with a timestamp for this section in the description. Run far out. A little bit past the wall on the left is sufficient. Go toward the pyramid now, making sure that nothing is spawning, and then straight toward the front of this sphinx. I jump carefully at the ramp to trigger the door timer and the clear, and then run away. If you're fast, you will be outside the range of the clear, and they won't chase you. Now, return the same way you came. Yeah, it's a lot of running. When I'm back at the door that spawns Ugzon, I rocket jump over the enemy trigger and touch the boss trigger, and leave the same way. Doing this made Ugzon step on a wereball though, so I fixed this by trying again, and just running through the bull trigger this time after spawning the boss. Now run toward the pyramid, once again running way out so that nothing spawns. Ugzon will step off the main path at this point as he follows you, and enemies won't be stomped if you do this, so that's good. Run to the pyramid and jump up the corner all the way to the top. Slide down to the now open door, and with a quick drop, I am now in the final arena with no kills so far. All that's left to beat the game is to defeat Ugzon, so once that's done, the level ends with just that single kill. So, if you run through the game as outlined in the main first encounter no kills video, with these changes, that means that you can beat Serious Sam the first encounter with just one kill. That is pretty awesome. I think we can consider the first encounter solved. Let me know if you do a no kills playthrough and how it goes. Thanks for watching.